Hey there, and welcome back to Modded Monster Train. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a good one. I got a little behind in recording. I am no longer a week out, but that's okay. This is why I'm doing this, right? I'm a few days behind, which means that I'm doing a couple back-to-back recordings, which means that it is 2:45 in the morning, and I have a 9 a.m. meeting, so we are going to attempt to do a good job and not throw this run for content. And at the same time, I'm also going to attempt to be in bed by 4 a.m. That would be ideal. That gives me an hour and 15 minutes, which means hopefully I do a pretty good job and we get a pretty clean one. I would really appreciate that. Please, Monster Train, please. All right, so let's talk about what I'm doing here. So this is a modded series, and the mod that matters the most here is this one down here, the Unofficial Balance Patch. This is a mod that I maintain personally, and it essentially enables me to have a rebalance of the game. It's a pretty substantial drop here of content. It smooths out high rolls and low rolls and creates a more balanced experience overall. You're pretty likely to find a lined victory. It's still a tough game, right? The game still requires thought and is difficult, but at the same time, you're less likely to see a really bad set of cards that just kind of sucks and is a real struggle fiesta, whereas you're also not going to see any kind of nightmare runs where you're doing like 9 million rage and by turn 3 or something. So anyway, that's kind of what we're doing. As always, I will read any modded cards that we run into when we run into them, so that you kind of know what was modded and why we did that. Our previous run was a Primordium run, where it was really peculiar. They showed me a whole bunch of rare units. We had Consumer of Crowns and Morsel Maid, and it was really fun being able to show off some of those rare units with the mod because, Morsel Maid's not nearly as strong and Consumer of Crowns is much stronger. So it kind of felt really good being able to take them both home. And Consumer of Crowns was the carry that we needed because in the final hour, Morsel Maid died. I let him get sniped because he couldn't scale fast enough. So it was pretty cool. That puts us on a 20-0 win streak, which means that we are rolling it back and playing with, what is this guy's name? Solgard. Yeah, so we get to play with Solgard and some Stygian stuff. Pretty cool. We are Solgard, random, no mutators, Covenant 25, and let's send it. Okay. Oh, we have the Blessed. Oh, the Blessed. We have Exile Stygian with Exile Awoken, which means we have Root Seeds, which is just blessed. And now, Root Seeds is modded. It triggers a unit's Rejuvenate ability in addition to applying the +2 attack. And this is strictly so that it's better with the Hollows, right? Because right now, in the base game, Hollows are virtually unplayable without some crazy nonsense into Root Seeds. This opens that up. We have, what is this? Dazed Talos, Rage, Arcus, and Chaste Seraph with Titan's Gratitude, Wildwood Sap, and Glacial Seal. So Glacial Seal's fun because Glacial Seal is modded. 1 Ember, and it says deal 2 damage to enemy units and apply Frostbite 2 on Incant. So this is actually a veritable backline solution. It actually does damage and applies Frostbite, which means it scales twice as fast, it has only 1 cost, it feels really good to play. I actually enjoy using Glacial Seal when it's like this. And we even have some regen, so the early game is pretty safe. So that's great news. It's a good start. It's a really good start. The only other modded thing is Foregone Power deals 1 damage by baseline. This is important so it can take a +20 and consume, and also so that it can just take the magic power that the clan has so much going for. Mollusk Mage actually benefits Foregone Power now, which is pretty cool. So, alright, that's about as much as I need to say here. It's a good start. Let's kick it and see what we get. Horde first, as usual. Oh, wow. Thank you, based Monster Train. We see a Founding Seal start with Solgard with Root Seeds. Oh, baby. Okay, I am unbelievably strong. Interesting. So we actually see both of the modded paths of Solgard here. We have Solgard the Martyr, which is Titan Channel. You'll notice Titan Channel has lower HP by default, but now scales HP with Incant, which is pretty fun. That makes it very good. The big reason for this is that it feels bad when you're playing an Incant line that Soulguard doesn't benefit from Incants once it hatches. This also lets it pivot into Cold Channel a little better, so you could use the +1 HP as a means of keeping Soulguard on Cold Channel alive a little longer. We also have the Cold Channel, which is a better scaling solution with higher base stats, but it only applies its Frostbite to the attacking unit now, and not the entire floor. So it's both weaker and stronger, is kind of what this means. This is also, my eventual goal here is to balance the status effect lines in the patch that are the reason why the Divinity has Purify, because I want to eventually remove Purify from the Divinity as part of this mod, because I think it's totally viable to do so once you kind of balance out those extreme high rolls that, you know, like Cold Channel is the reason, or one of the reasons why Purify exists. So these are both really fun. I'm going to take Titan Channel here because the HP scaling seems extremely strong, and with Founding Seal I can hatch it I can unphase it very fast. And I haven't shown you this one before, so I'm going to do it. I'm so strong. I'm just going to take money. I don't care. There's nothing they could do to threaten me here. I'll take this unit trial, of course. This is truly blessed. I wish I got these runs more often, because it would be nice. Now, hilariously, I can't actually play any of these things onto Soulguard. That is actually hilarious. Should I play the Root Seeds onto another unit? Yeah, why not? I want to draw my deck. So I will Root Seeds the Protector here, and then Foreground Power up top. It's fine. Cool, Glacial Seal arrives. He's going to be crazy powerful here. We play in the Train Steward. We Root Seeds a bit. We just take incants where we can get them. Sure. Every incant up top is still value. Yeah, see, this is why I wasn't really worried about it, because even if I give him the damage, I get the Wildwood Sap, so no big deal. And we just kill him. Cool. Thanks, Glacial Seal. Extremely cool. And, like, I don't care. I'm not even worried about these foot soldiers because they die to our friend, Glacial Seal, who is extremely awesome when you have 2x incants. So, yeah, very cool. I'm going to plug Frostbite into our boss, and we just send it. This should auto-win already. It does. No problem. He takes 5 damage. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, double incant. Alright, we get our unit. Flash Freeze, Ice Storm, and Crypt Builder, none of which are modded. I would like a good spell that can be played on Soulguard's floor, so I'm going to take Ice Storm here. I realize it's an uncommon in my common pack, but it's just fine. Razor Sharp Edge, Restoration Detonation, and Wildwood Sap number 3. It's just going to be Razor Sharp. It opens up a sweeper line and some other fun stuff. Let's see, Husk Hermit, Thorned Hollow, and Nameless Siren, all of which are really good. Thorned Hollow is fun because I could reasonably trigger its Rejuvenate triggers, and its essence now says plus 15, plus 25, plus 1 space, and Rejuvenate gains spikes 3, which is pretty cool. It's a really good infusion here because I can give it the Root Seeds triggers, right, and get spikes out of it. I'm gonna probably take the Rage Siren, because even if it's Seraph the Chaste, I have Founding Seal. Like, I'm good. Give me the Siren, please, and thank you. That's just too much. It's too much, right? I go left. I don't need a sweeper on this run. We can just incant it up. Incant Armor 2 into my Nameless Siren is pretty great. We see a large stone there. Offering Monument is modded. Yeah, sure. Why is it that I'm now seeing all these rare units on my actual modded series? I was going to say the rare unit series. I'm not seeing as many over there on Train of Thought. Guardian of the Unnamed is kind of busted, but I don't need him. Like, he's HP scaling for the floor, but I have Soul Guard, which is fine. It's hard to say no to Offering Monument here. Draw card, good. Draw card, very good. It's also a really good infusion taker for the Glacial Seal. Now, granted, Glacial Seal does not carry over its damage text in its infusion. It is still just Incant Frostbite 2, so it's less good when they infused. Meanwhile, Offering Monument is just draw +2 per turn on its infusion. The interesting thing is that, let me read you Offering Monument's card text. It says, Shard 5, Incant, remove 1 stack of Shard to draw 1. Resolve, gain Shard 2. And it has 1 HP instead of 40. Like in the base game, it has 40. So this is interesting because it doesn't really benefit from Founding Seal as much as some of the others do, right? And you may ask how, and the answer is because it's capped on the number of cards it can draw in a turn. It only can play as many cards as you have Shard on it. So, yeah. That is an interesting, true statement. I'm going to reroll this shot, but I'm going to put the Incant Armor 2 onto my Siren. It's just a winning line. The Large Stone is not it. I reroll this. Cool. You know what? I'll put the Incant Armor 2 into Glacial Seal here. And I'm going to infuse Offering Monument into it. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be my line here. Glacial Seal's time to shine. This Endless is not it. Here. Yeah, I'm going to do this right now. And you might ask, what? Why would you do that? The answer is draw 2 more cards. This is 2 boss relics here. It's really strong. And the -5 HP is not a big deal when I'm Incant Armor 2ing it. So, yeah. I reasonably could put this into Nameless Siren, but I'm looking for something better there, like a Siren of the Sea that scales offensively. Yeah, 35 shards, but I also just do not care. I could take the Tendon Piercing into Ice Storm here. I don't think I'm in a rush. I'm at 35 shards. Let's not go crazy. Yeah, let's not go crazy here. We're very strong right now, so I don't really care that much. But it's fine. This is the quintessential high roll. Show me another unit. Armor 10, I don't care. I may leak something here, but it's also fine if I do. Yeah, see, and now having an actual Nameless Siren here, I can play Root Seeds on turn 1. That thing has 4 Rage after 1 Incant. That seems good. That seems real good. I play mid-floor. Oh, no, Ice Storm doesn't matter, actually, huh? No, it doesn't. So I Titan's Gratitude. It also does not matter. Weird. The armor doesn't matter. Okay. We just Incant a bunch. Cool. Take Wildwood Saps where I can get them. It's fine. I can save damage into my Pyre by playing offensive Razor Sharp here, which is super correct. I'm going to Frostbite mid. Yeah, I'm probably going to leak at least 5 damage here, it looks like. Oh no, we're actually okay thanks to the presence of the wonder that is Glacial Seal. And enough incants that it doesn't die. That's exciting. Cool. Thank you, Glacial Seal. Extremely cool. You just love to see it. And then I Root Seeds up top and take armor where they show it to me, because nothing else really matters. Yeah, this is fine. Ah, this is such a good high roll. Thank you. Don't have to click anything, but it's easier if I do click this to show you how strong Glacial Seal is with 2 times incants. We even kill that thing. Yeah, our man is just dead. So very dead. What a blessed run. They just really handed me this one, huh? They really did. I have Titan's Gratitude, so I really don't feel like I need Crypt Builder here. I don't need to draft big beefy spells. I just need to incant a ton. So I want cheaper spells, so I skip that. They show me a Glimmer. I'll take a Glimmer. Oh no, they show me a modded Sharpen, which is 1 Ember instead of 2. I think it's probably still Glimmer. Yeah, it's probably still Glimmer. If they show me a plus 30 in holdover, this is just a really strong healing line. Even like a plus 20 is good. Just a whole bunch of Awoken units, huh? Awoken Hollow is slightly nerfed. Summon gain 40 instead of gain 60. I see Thorn Hollow again, and Husk Hermit is bog standard because thank you, Husk Hermit. I don't want any of these. I want a Stygian unit, please. Oh, I'll just duplicate my Siren and self-infuse that. Sure, we skip this. It's just 10 gold for free. What is this? Divine Relic? Yeah, I'm going to take my 25 gold, thanks. I'm strong enough. Not even going to read them. I go to the right because I want either the dupe or the Stygian banner. Sure. Look at the Stygian banner first. They show me a Siren of the Sea, which is fun. It is a good, beefy mix offense-defense line, which I think is fine, but I think it's better to dupe the Nameless Siren here because it represents a lot more rage scaling on that floor. Icy Silliphite does have a new infusion in the mod, plus 10 health, and Slay all cards gain plus 2 magic power. Surprisingly effective. I actually really like it. If I had more of a damage line on my secondary clan, I might consider it, but I don't. I actually skip this and then I dupe the Siren here, and it's just fine. I'm only going to play the one now, but this is so that on ring 5, I have the line. Yeah, sure. Oh, they show me Hope for Peace, huh? Most Blessed Sword, Holy Shield, or Skull. It's never Shield here because Chaste and Not Patient. Most Blessed Sword is nuts. It's really good. Most Blessed Sword is really good. Alternatively, it could just be Petrified Skull, which is very strong. It's kind of interesting. I think I might take Most Blessed Sword here. I think it is the better pick. It handles backlines a little better, which is just great. I will take that. Yeah, sure. The shield is what you take if you're scared of Talos, but I'm not. I'm going to even click the Horde. I didn't even tell you about it. Wing Clippings, Worn Grindstone, and Concussive Coals. Pretty tough, huh? Pretty tough. Grindstone's kind of crappy. Coals are okay, I guess. I guess coals are fine. I could still see a shark. I'm going to take the grindstone. Coals are kind of whatever. Alright, 50 shards in a Talos. Normally I'd be a little more concerned, but when you have Founding Seal with an incant line, it's hard to be upset. Oh no, the enemies. I am playing Soulguard first to take all of the... What's the word I'm looking for? The Ember Drain on turn 1. And I'm going to put this Frostbite into Talos here. It's just better. I'm not really scared about drawing a thing here. Fine, we play Razor Sharp, Root Seeds, and Root Seeds again. Sure, I don't need this other Siren. In point of fact, I actually prefer the Glacial Seal here. So, fine. Show me Glacial Seal. Hey, we see him. The boy has arrived. He just kills everything on the floor. And then we incant a bunch. Sure. He is my backline plan. That makes him great. We consume. Do not play the sword. We just take Frostbite where they show it to me. If they show me Cuddlebeard, this run is going to be like actually free. We're doing 120 damage on our Siren, by the way. Hey, Glacial Seal actually chugs enough damage through to kill a back guy. That's excellent news. Very cool. We just play cards now. I'm not even concerned. I just need to remove all these train stewards, right? They're just absolutely dead. I mean, we have a Siren doing 200 damage, so you tell me if I'm worried. Oh no, we didn't do it. Psych. Just see how much Frostbite we can put in. What a great run. She takes, what, 2 swings, it looks like? Yeah, 2 swings. So this is a high roll. There's just no way around it. It's just a high roll. We do see a modded card here. Ice and Pyre was nerfed in the mod to 2 Ember instead of 1 because it's such a good card. Spreading Spores is not bad. I might consider it if it weren't for the fact that I'm against Chaste. I would rather just heal Soul Guard. Ancient Synergy is a great card. Just give it a -2. We're fine with that. I will take Ancient Synergy here. Yep. Another Offering Monument. Wow. I don't want him. Like, he's good. But, like, again, I told you before, he doesn't benefit strongly from Founding Seal. He's actually slowed down because it's card text, which is fine here. Like, it's a really good card. I could take it. My floor is basically just going to be... Like, I want Glacial Seal on the floor. Seriously, 2 Glacial Seals maybe. I'd dupe that guy. That might be too cool. Yo, that's actually insane, right? That's a lot of... Huh, Frostbite. Titan Sentry is a fine take here. Even if I just kind of dumpster him, he never sees Endless, it's no problem. I'll take him. He's just free. I'm drawing a million cards. I want Ember. This is an Ember run, absolutely. It'll probably be Ember Space, actually. Removals are good, but this Merchant of Steel is also good. I'd like a multi-strike. I'd like some +25s for my Glacial Seal. And I'd like to upgrade my Sentry. Yeah, I could just buy removals if I really want to. Quick 10 and 10 in spikes. It's not it. Let's take our upgrade into Titan Channel. You can see the way that the numbers on this Titan Channel scale is that you always need 5 more incants than what it takes to remove phased to reach parity on the stat line that you get in the base game. So in this case, he needs 15 stacks. On rank 3, he needs 20 stacks. So you imagine he's at 90 HP baseline. Ignore Worn Grindstone. So you need to get 30 HP, which is 15 incants. I'm not worried about Titan Channel here one bit. I will reroll the shop. Really bad. It is really bad. I actually don't mind the double incant armor too on Glacial Seal. There is the world where, I don't know, is there a world I can draw no spells with him? Probably not. This just outscales any incoming damage whatsoever. That's fine. And I will buy 2 removals here into Train Stewards. I don't need this much money. I should spend some of it. Large Stone into Titan Sentry is maybe okay. I do see boons alongside the Merchant of Steel on the next ring, where I'm doing the self-infusion, so that's fine. I'll take the large into the Titan Sentry. That's just cool. And that guarantees I never have any problems. This banner of Awoken banner is pointless to me. We do see modded Animus of Speed, which is fun. She has 20 attack, 9 health. Her card text says, Quick Strike, apply spikes 2 to friendly units. Really good unit now. I'm very impressed. Like, regularly I am impressed by how strong this Animus now feels with this strike ability. It makes spikes a viable archetype, which is excellent news. We don't need it here, but it's fun. Its infusion is the same. Quick on an infusion is great. And then there's also Shattered Shell, who's just fine. I'm going to infuse next ring, which is 75 shards, so I don't need this money here. I will at least get 75 from this combat, and then 75 from the Forgotten Boons, which is enough. So cool, we send it. I'm at 50. Pyrolite Master could have been scary. I don't care about Ancient Hate. Yeah, I don't care. Between the Shark and Glacial Seal, we will easily clobber the 3rd unit. Yeah, no problem. I want to not play that Wildwood Sap because I want to put it into our friend. Yeah, I mean, I could have theoretically put the Titan Sentry mid-floor, but the nice thing about doing this is that doing it this way is that the Frostbite lasts for longer on them and has a chance to actually clobber one, which it will here. I should probably play a Siren on mid, regardless, because it makes sense. I could, of course, burn my most blessed sword here, but I don't want to. Yeah, I did that because it at least kills out that dude, and then we play an incant up top, fine. She kills one. It's cool. I now want to incant up top. It is better. Excellent. I can now play the Wildwood Sap into our friend Soulguard, and we clear house. We lose our mid-floor Siren. She's not long for this world anyway. I don't really care. We just root seeds, right? I want to draw into our friend the Glacial Seal, which I hit next turn every time. Sure do. Sure do. I'll take the incant, it's fine. Cool. We take 5 here from the healer going up. It's gonna have to be okay. Glacial Seal, save me. He saves me. Look at him, he's doing great work. We get there, excellent. Cool. Very cool. I think we'll get there on this next turn as well. I do take an extra curse on bottom due to my arrogance. Yikes. So we didn't actually... One more incant. If I hadn't clipped that foregone power, we would have gotten through it. Sadly, because of the way this lines up, we do take... It looks like a hit up top. Yeah, I think so. It's either 1 or 2, sadly. It's 1. Alright, it's fine. Oh no. With Wildwood Sap, we are fine. Into this boss, no problem. Cool. It's fine. I took a little bit of a hit there. Not a big deal. I don't need to play any cards. We win. Okay, cool. That was what, 12? 22, actually? Oh, he hit for 17. Dang. That dude, that was an unfortunate slap. It's okay. We do see a nerfed card. Unnamed Tome has 1 Ember cost. We see a buffed card. Guardian's Amulet applies Sap 3, both of which are exciting. I will take the Unnamed Tome here. I just draw it once, and then it's helpful. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. We do see a buffed card. Invigorating Solution says draw 1 on its card text, so it always does something. This also theoretically can infinite if you remove Consume and Value Stone and dupe it, but the infinite is not very strong unless you have incants, right? Which I do. Should I try to infinite here? How many cards do I have? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 cards. I would have to remove at least 9 of them. 8. I'd have to remove 10 of them, right? Can I get 10 removals realistically? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alongside the dupe, and then I have to buy 4 removals. I've already bought 2. I don't think I do it. I actually am just going to click Pyrogrow instead because more Ember is more root seeds pretty much. But, oh, also Edgeprior's modded, right? It works on cards that say regen as well as healing cards. I think you could reasonably infinite here, but I've maybe drafted too much already. And the 2 removals I bought were into Train Stewards, which were not correct. I think we win anyway. I'm not really worried about it, so we skip that potential infinite. Take my hope for peace. Thank you very much. I go left again. As was foretold, take the Pyro Remains. They show me another Incant Armor too. There's just so many of these on this run, which it's fine, but like, huh. Wow, it's just Large Stone quick on everything, huh? That's tough. I take these Self-Infuse here, which is at least something. Sure. They show me a plus 30. I do want a plus 30 into this Ice Storm. It is into this Ice Storm, right? I could remove... I have the Purge, right? Which is kind of fun. The Purge Stone creates a Consume card here. It's kind of interesting. It's not really useful here, but... Is going to 90 too disrespectful? Into ring 5? Probably. I'm going to go to a magic shop next turn. I think I'm going to take it. The plus 30 into Ice Storm is just excellent here. Going to 90 on this ring is a bit of a spook, but even without the multi-strike, but I think we'll be okay. I easily beat Crystal Cloak, which is the one we get, and the Mark of Invasion is free, which is fine. Yeah, it is Harpy's Guard, so that's okay. I'm going to take the Titan Sentry in middle, because it guarantees the Collector this time, and I don't need the extra ramp time. Soul Guard up top, Glimmer up top to clear those out. I Ice Storm down below, which just kills that. And I guess I Root Seeds into Shark here, just so that I draw the card. Cool, this gets me my Collector at long last. I love money. I'm going to take the Incants up top to hatch out Soul Guard. Seems good. I see Glacial Seal, which is hype. It looks spooky, but I actually kill him with Glacial Seal here, which is just great news. I love that 2 damage. Big fan. Now I can reasonably play the... I need to play this Ancient Synergy, actually. Where do I need to play this? I need to play Ancient Synergy on the bottom. Or I need to play Most Blessed Sword at 1 Ember on bottom. That's better. Let's see, this guy goes to 140 here. I actually need to play it middle, huh? Most Blessed Sword at 2 Ember kills. I'm going to actually put the Razor Sharp into Soul Guard here to take him to 105. Yeah, and we're going to play Most Blessed Sword at 2 Ember on middle. The reason is I'm not going to actually kill this Clip Defender with Soul Guard right now, and that would mean I would leak almost the entirety of this Master of Light. Yeah. Played it too. Thank you, Most Blessed Sword. Extremely cool. Take the Incants up top now. Sounds good. We have enough armor already to win. I don't even think Shark's gonna die. Yeah, Shark does not even die here. It's fine. Going to play a Train Steward out and then just incant more. Cool. That is a big lady. I crossed that 80 pack shard limit, so she is now a 10 stealther. I'm going to play the big Ice Storm into her because it is just correct. And I could play Ancient Synergy into her. I don't need to. Take the Incants, it's better. Just incant a million times. Sure. We even kill that back line with the Incant. Awesome. We have enough HP to just raw tank this. I even redraw the Ice Storm. Awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we win with 100 and something armor here, so that's probably enough. Alright, I think I should be able to end turn here. This is just a real glorious high roll of a run. So cool. Yeah, she's dead. Cool. Great news. We can take a bunch of hits, but it's fine. It's just like 1 round. No problem. Cool. You know, I'm really having fun with this. I'm glad that the run is 1 fast. I'm 2 combats ahead of where I normally am at the half-hour mark, which is great. This might not be that entertaining. I don't take these cards, by the way. You've seen them all already. I don't need in the Frenzied Swarm with this much HP gain on the floor. Yeah, cool. This might not be that entertaining, right? Because, I mean, I'm just kind of slamming a million cards, but it's fine. Like, it's fine, right? You all forgive me. It's nice because it moves the run along pretty quickly, and it's more about how well can I navigate things. And it's going to take me some effort to make sure that I actually remember to skip playing cards to speed things up, so you're not sitting here and watching me play and like cards when I've already won, and there's really no insight to gain here. This is a high roll. I started with Founding Seal and Soul Guard and Sirens. Like, this is... I don't need multi-strike. I'm pretty confident I can win even if they just screw me over. So, like, I dupe this Glacial Seal, and this thing draws me 10 cards a turn with 2 of them, and ultimately just incants everything to death. Maybe I see Cuddlebeard and this wins. I am going to click on the modded Cycle of Life here. The others are Focus Growth, Edge Prior. You've seen them both already. No mods there. Cycle of Life is nice. 2 cost. It is an uncommon instead of a rare, and it says Spikes 5. This card actually feels good here, so that's great. Alright, we go left here for the removals for sure, and the magic shop for sure. Cool, remove train stewards, no complexities here. Probably going to hit those foregone powers next. Remove consume. Remove consume blessed sword is great news. I'm very cool with that. Divine Temple, plus 30, huh? They show me it again, plus 30. I feel strong enough. I could reasonably go for... I could reasonably go for plus 20 and consume into a foregone power, by the way. It's actually going to go into a Titan's Gratitude, so that thing hits for 125. Yeah, that's excellent. Remove consume on most blessed sword. Absolutely here. 100% on board with that. This is just a really good spell. Reroll. Double stack. Don't think so. -1 into Ancient Synergy here. Plus 20 and consume into the other Titan's Gratitude, I think. I don't think it's double stack on this run, no. Spikes 10. It's too strong to be left alive. Yeah, we don't need these. I probably just take removals here, maybe. I could reasonably go to 150, but if I go to 150, I pretty much have to be confident that I will hit multi-strike and or endless, and I don't think I am at this stage, right? I only have one more Merchant of Steel in the run, so that means don't disrespect the game or you could lose, basically. I will buy a removal into a foregone power here. Yeah. For sure. Because I'm already at 105 shards right now. I'm going to be duping at a minimum the Glacial Seal, because this creates a ton of Frostbite overflow on the floors and is just exceptional. So that's cool. Like, this floor will destroy with how much Frostbite it puts out. When's the latest I could make that decision, right? If I dupe here, I go to 105. I take 25 from the temple. I could not do an infusion at that point. So that would be at most, what? That's 40 more shards. I can go to 130. I'd need to take 20 more shards. Let's go big or go home, maybe? Go big or go home. Alright. Alright, you've convinced me. Go big or go home. I'll take the 15 here and the 10 from the gold here. And that puts me over 115. I dupe to 130 and I take everything from the temple. We get there. Or I sit around. Basically, it's everything from the temple or I'm chilling at 130. And I can win a 130 here, I'm pretty sure. I'm not worried about Rage Arcus here at this level. I have too much armor on the floor. Yeah, we're fine. We are fine. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to set this up as if we could maybe go to 150, because you love a good 150 run. You love a good 150 run. I'm going to Titan's Gratitude this big man. Wow, this is a scary floor. Going to 100 into the Ring 6 floating boss is a very spooky thing. I I need to kill mid. I think I need to play Titan Sentry mid and just accept that I may have a challenge with it. I'm going to play the Cycle of Life onto Siren. I'm going to Titan Sentry this dude here and accept the fact that I lost my foreground power. Sadly, Titan Sentry, if you don't have that Endless, it's fine. Gross. Really sucks missing the incants here. But it will be okay. I will play Pyrogrow bottom. I will probably Glimmer mid to save the Shark here. Cool. I will now Unnamed Tome. I guess I'll Foregone Power bottom. Yeah, cool. And that lets me at least get in the Razor Sharp here, which is just fine. Cool. Not a good incant shard, but it could have been a worse one. Need to draw cards. It's pretty slow until you hit that first Glacial Seal, so having the second one is going to matter a lot. A lot. We bottom deck our friend, but it does not really matter because I have a lot of incants here. We just take incants when we can get them. Should have no issues. Just don't give me another bloody incant shard. Okay, cool. Glacial Seal is in. We have that Ancient Synergy, which is exceptional. I take spikes into that man, Soul Guard, Root Seeds. I take the Most Blessed Sword here just for the incants. We just incant up. Yeah, cool. 27 Frostbite into Arcus on that turn. Pretty cool. I take the Glimmer and the Ice Storm. Alright, I mean, at this point I'm just making sure I have enough damage here. Yeah, I think we have enough stats to win at this point. I will play the Ancient Synergy up top. Yeah, I'm very confident we have enough stats to win. I will now press end turn twice after this point. Cool. Don't need to click anything. And don't need to click anything. 2 turns? He really slaps the hell out of me here, but it's okay. Obviously this would look a lot better if I actually incanted on that floor, but it's fine. The Frostbite would do a lot of work, but I don't need to. Awoken's Rail Spike is just a free incant with any Ember I happen to have left over. Very cool. There is the world where I hit Channel Song. Channel Song does draw my seal, my Glacial Seal the first time. I'm actually going to click Channel Song here. It's just better. Yeah, sure, let's do it. 1 cost incant. I need to take space. Yes, we're going into the Glacial Seal line here. Another Divine Artifact. Is there a world one of these lets me take a trial? 2 magic power, a consume. You ever notice how the music stops here? Wow. I don't think any of these let me really do anything too crazy here, so we skip it. Take my 25, it's fine. It is okay. I go to the right for removals and the magic shop. I already have the high roll relic. Obviously, I think Cuddlebeard is the next high roll, but I would rather hit a Mult holdover and feel really good about this run. Yeah. We're going to remove Foregone Power and I guess Foregone Power. Yeah, for sure. Cool. I think the magic shops are going to be high value, so it's cool. Upgrade Titan Channel. I could reasonably pivot into Cold Channel here. Is that better? I could reasonably do this pivot here. 5 spells to unphase. We had a ton of incants on that last floor. Just so many. It would apply something like 50 Frostbite to everyone. He might get run over, but he does scale his HP. He had, what, 120 HP by the end there? I actually think Cold Channel is a good choice here. I will do the pivot. Very fun. Sometimes that happens, and sometimes it does not. Oh, they show me the double stack again. Not it. It's not it, friends. I will take Cycle of Life to 1 here. Yeah, I want to have all my cards cost 1, and then every extra removal, every extra -1 goes into a Root Seeds. Yeah, cool. 20 and consume into a foregone power is just fine. It goes away. Roll this. Holdover? Yeah, holdover. All right, holdover with the Glimmer is a winning line. The Ice Storm might be tempting, but I think Glimmer is better because it keeps Soul Guard topped off, which is going to matter. Yep, for sure. I could take a -1 and a Most Blessed Sword, actually. It's probably the right choice, so I can play it at 1 Ember and actually get some value. Yeah, I will do that. Let's see. Is there a temple here? No. There is a temple on ring. It would be... I would like to value stone that Most Blessed Sword. But if I miss value stone, I could take Purge Stone and it would be fine. I'm going to take the -1 into it. It's just safe. I'd rather it be a useful card than a dead card. So, yeah. I'm going to take a +10 into Ice Storm here. Make it even bigger. And then we chill. I don't need anything else here. I'm going to look at the caverns. Weathered Coldstones. I don't want to mess up my draws. I need to be hitting this Glacial Seal ASAP. Ember Stasis. Ember Stasis is free here, in my opinion. It's not Penitent Remains, but I need to... My first draw around is important, and the only reason I'm skipping Ember Stasis here is because I need to take this trial, and a big part of my power right now comes from the Glacial Seal. So I don't want to have 3 more dumb cards in my deck, so I leave this. And that is acceptable to me. I take this money. Yes, we take money. You may ask why, because I'm planning around potentially going to, yeah, see this +8 on Aggressive Amulet. I have to hit Glacial Seal or this kills me. I can take this trial though because I did not take that Ember Stasis, yeah. But basically I'm planning around hitting 150 shards here. I'd like to see if I can see our friend Blank Pages. Pretty good turn 1. I see a Root Seeds, I see both banner units. Shark middle. Cool, it's fine. I just play a bunch of cards. Shark actually just dies on this turn, which is not what you like to see. I will hatch the egg. The Soul Guard here. And that's good. Goodbye, Shark. You tried. Great, I hit the Offering Monument. Yeah, Soul Guard bloody dies because 28/3 on this Shade Wings is unbelievable. Wow. Also, thank you, Glimmer. What a good draw. Cool, and we just incant this floor into the high heavens at this point. The Glimmer will top off Soul Guard every turn. Yeah, he's taking 95 here. Wow. I no longer have a use for Channel Song, but it's fine. I'll just take the Ice Storm here. The nice thing is I can still play this Most Blessed Sword as a 0-cost incant, which is very cool. Neat. Thank you, Glimmer. I don't feel bad that I missed on Endless here. Yeah, this is good. This is what you like to see. This is, you know, we have 160 HP thanks to these incants on Soul Guard, who is part Cold Channel here, right? Like, it's pretty crazy. Yo, what just happened? Oh my gosh, look, I broke the mod. What did I do? Oh, the Wiltwings hit into Soul Guard, I actually have to reset here because of a bug. Let me make a note about this in my phone real fast. I have to fix this. This is very intriguing. I haven't run into a bug in the mod in a while. That is a soft lock. You can see the Wiltwings actually just like floating in the ether here. Okay, so, all right. We have to reset this combat because the game froze. You're gonna need to forgive me that one. I didn't need to reset the combat. So what we've learned, I need to kill those Wiltwings before they get the Soul Guard or I lose because the game crashes. We'll replay everything else the same way. I'll just start putting the glimmers into, what is it, mid-floor as soon as I can. Everything else plays the same. I just hatch Soul Guard on this turn. Very cool. Right. Right. Offering Monument. Glimmer up top. I need to kill the Wiltwings early. Yeah, so I need to play the foregone power into this Wiltwings. Okay. We need to kill Wiltwings before they become a problem. So here, we're going to Glimmer up top for sure. I need him not to die. I'm going to play Most Blessed Sword at 1 on bottom here in order to prevent the glitch that we just experienced. Yes, I play Most Blessed Sword on bottom to clear that out. Cool. And now I play Foregone Power mid, so that Wiltwings is dead. Cool. We're now playing around a bug. That's really fun. That is extremely fun. I am very hyped for that, actually. I haven't seen one of them in a while. I will Ancient Synergy on bottom to clear that Wiltwings, and we're fine. I think we still win, no problem. This is the last time I have to deal with Wiltwings, I think, for this run, which I think is important. Otherwise, I actually just crash out, which is really funny. Huh, that's really interesting. We play Tome on bottom, Glimmer on top. I play these Wildwood Saps at long last. Cool. Alright, I mean, we're very cozy into this. I'm gonna have to check into that. That's a really interesting bug. I wonder what's happening there. So let's talk through that briefly, because I'm a little questionable about, like, what is that bug? Like, it looks like the extinguish trigger, we win, by the way. The extinguish trigger on the Wiltwing caused a damage packet to hit Soul Guard, and that resulted in a soft lock. Huh. I fixed a similar bug in the upcoming patch, but I'll have to check if that one is addressed as well, because that's really interesting. Cool. Fun. Let's get back to the run. I don't feel bad about that reset. The game literally froze. So, you know, forgive me. Forgive me my sins. I was going to win that combat anyway. No problem. No mods here that you haven't already seen. Guardian's Amulet, Titan's Tooth, Crystalline Seeds. I don't need these cards. I skip them. We've seen Cycle of Life already. There's a Wake here. I don't need it. And Focus Growth. They just give me all the big HP choices. Hitting that Glimmer means I don't need these, so I skip them. Cool. I go to the right. Show me a multi-strike. Cowards. Okay, I see a multi-strike. I'm going to 150 and you can't stop me. I re-roll this. Show me an Endless. I miss Endless. I just put plus 25 in Shark, get him to 100. It's fine. Cool. Easy. Going to 150 here. Plus 30 into a Foregone Power, I guess. I'll take this Purge. The Purge is kind of just a free -1 that turns something into a Consume. What would I want to consume? Honestly, Razor Sharp Edge. It doesn't draw me cards. It's a -1, right? I don't need to see Razor. I'm going to scale way out of control already. Huh, yeah, cool. I'm going to -1. I'm going to Purge into this. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Plus 30 into a foregone power. Okay. I bet you've never seen that one before. I'm gonna dupe... With my 6 space, I dupe the Offering Monument Glacial Seal here. Yep. I go into the Merchant of Trinkets. Sap Tap is pretty cool. It is a free draw. Sure, I'm gonna re-roll this now. Sigiled Seaweed is good. I'll probably take that. Take removals. I'm going to remove the unupgraded foregone power, leaving just the other one. And I'm going to remove probably a Wildwood Sap, maybe? It's actually tough. What do I remove here? Probably is a Wildwood Sap. I don't need it for anything. Interesting. Every other card's pretty decent. What does my deck even look like when I redraw? It's just Ancient Synergy, Cycle of Life, this one foregone power, Ice Storm, Glimmer, Most Blessed Sword, and then Root Seeds. Huh. That's kind of cool, right? Basically just drops down to almost nothing. I guess I remove a Wildwood Sap, yeah. Sure. The regen does absolutely nothing for me. I don't care about it. Yeah, fine. I'm at 155 shards, which is fun. I will buy Sigiled Seaweed and then remove another card, which is probably the other Wildwood Sap at this point. Sure. Sure. Seems fine. 85. I can't buy anything. Cool. All right. We send it into this, man. I don't think there's a world I lose here. 155 incant epic run of destiny. Yeah, let's do it. Big numbers. Maybe we see blank pages. That would be pretty exciting. It always makes for a fun Divinity combat. All right, we just play Soul Guard up top. I play Siren. I had to math out to make sure she would not die. She does not die. I need to incant, but is it bad? I think I'm going to take that. That's fine. I'll hold the tome here. It's okay. I only draw 3 next turn, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. Yeah, we do Root Seeds up top because that makes me draw a card. That is a nice interaction. The Rejuvenate trigger forces a Sap Tap draw, which is great. I can Shark middle here. I need to just incant 2 more times at this point. Yeah, so we're going to do Unnamed Tome up top. Or no, I'm unnamed toming on the bottom for sure. I'm actually just going to Most Blessed Sword middle here and accept another 15 into my Siren. It's just fine. Fine. She doesn't die, so I don't really care that much. Cool, and we see both Glacial Seals, so we're just cruising. Ancient Synergy out. We open up our man on this turn. We're now very strong. Cool. Lose an energy next turn, but it's okay. And we see our Glimmer, so we're good. Ah, Channel Song, you tried. It's fine. You tried. Let's see, if I play Ice Storm last, I have a chance of not taking this Ember Drain, so I will do it. Yeah. Oh, hold up. If I Titan's Gratitude, he goes to 30, and then I can Foregone Power. That's much safer. Yeah, we did it. Cool. No Ember Drain. You know, I didn't even think about it, but he would not have gotten Ember Drained anyway because I've silenced him. Sure, I'm a very smart player, I promise. Ancient Synergy, Root Seeds. I'm going to actually send this Channel Song. I don't want it, and I'm going to play Foregone Power. Cool. 86 Frostbite on that turn. Seems pretty okay. Cycle of Life. Oh, this guy got silenced too. Thank you, Sigiled Seaweed. Going to Ice Storm on this turn, actually. Good, and we just Root Seeds it up. I don't need to play Most Blessed Sword here. Nope. I will play it at 0 then, for the incant. Cool. Our man has Purify, by the way, which makes the incant gain Frostbite pretty terrifying. Huh. It's okay. There's no way we lose here, but it is still pretty spooky. Incant. Worth noting, this upcoming Pyre Wings is the only one that did not get silenced, so we should be careful about that. Just take HP where I can get it. I will play Ancient Synergy here. I will Glimmer. I will now draw cards. We easily win. Thank you, Foregone Power, for being a free incant. Cool. So I think I do need to respect Chase and actually play these cards. So I'm not just going to tune out. I'm going to Ancient Synergy mid, hopefully clear out that dude, and then Root Seeds up top. Let's see, Soul Guard will be at full life, I'm not worried about it. I'm actually going to Ice Storm middle. Yeah, it clears all of his ads, very good. We just take 0 cost incants. I think we're fine now. 600 armor in the back line here. Cool, yeah, we win. Great news. Let's see how much... No, let's just click end turn. This run is clean. He's dead. Yeah, so that is a lot of Frostbite from all those incants. Oh boy. Oh boy, okay. We see Hef. We did it. What do you got for me today, Hef? Shard of Divinity? That's okay. I really wish it was blank pages, but it's fine with me. 100 armor to our Pyre for no real reason. It's fine. It's fine. Let's send this Divinity back to hell. I guess he's already in hell, technically. Is he really, though? I don't actually know the lore behind, like, where are we right now? Because if I had the background spinning, you'd actually see we're, like, in space. Like, it sure looks like we're in space. Not really sure about that one. I want to draw cards, please. I'm going to just hit the Divinity, I guess. I'm going to put this 10 HP into our man. Sure. Okay. It was a pretty bad draw. See, Siren down. I need to buff her out of death range here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I just need to give her armor. Good, we have Soul Guard online. Once I have Glimmer, I'll feel a bunch better about this. These early turns are the scary ones. Cool, we see everything we need. Glacial Seal, in play. Channel Song, in play. Brings out the big Glacial Seal energy. Glimmer, in play. And Foregone Power. I just now click incants only. We generate enough. We should generate enough incants to avoid death here. Cool. I need to. I'm gonna Razor Sharp into Soul Guard instead of anything else. Yeah. I need to play this Pyrogrow for sure. Every incant matters. I need to get ahead. The Pyre is doing 14 damage to me, which is a lot, by the way. I saved the Silence for this turn. We have a Silence active. I'm going to put Cycle of Life into the Siren now. I Glimmer now. I play Ancient Synergy. I just need to incant. I draw 9 cards next turn, so I can just do damage here and just take incants where I can get them. Yeah, as long as I stay ahead on incants, I should be able to actually just kill the Divinity outside of Relentless, because the Glacial Seal's doing damage, clear the floors. which is a really important piece of information here. It's a really important piece of information. I guarantee a kill on that front dude by playing Root Seeds twice. Actually, the super does not matter. I can just kill him with the foregone power now. So I'm going to take the Ice Storm, I suppose, first. It's a really bad hit, but it's okay. It does get us there. Root Seeds. Take the incants. We're way ahead on incants on the Glacial Seal. So as long as we get the Soul Guard to Relentless, we win. Yeah, as long as I get Soul Guard to Relentless, we win. We're overflowing by about 115 here. Cool. Pretty good. HP onto Siren, 100%. Glimmer out, clears the back line. I'm going to Most Blessed Sword the middle at 2 Ember. Yes. Yes, I am. I'm going to play 1 Root Seeds. Then I'm going to Most Blessed Sword middle. This is important because it gets rid of the conduits, and I'm not guaranteed technically to redraw this. So this is just correct. It opens up that a lot. We're already ahead on incants, so I'm cool with this. Cool. Yeah, we didn't redraw it, see? So, like, that was a super important decision point for me. HP into the Siren is the most important choice here. Because, oh, I did redraw it eventually. That was close, actually. I don't really need Root Seeds anymore, which is kind of crazy. Draw 10. Huh, interesting. Cool. I mean, I think we're doing 1,000 into the Divinity here. Yeah, no problems. This has been cleaned up. I would like to Glimmer or Most Blessed Sword the bottom here. Yeah. So I will Glimmer top. I will Cycle of Life into the Siren. I will Ancient Synergy top. I only have to Most Blessed Sword at 1 on the bottom. Cool. So I will go do that now. Prevent the enemies from getting the, what is it, the curses on me. Makes my next turn much better. We definitely win Relentless for sure. Very easy, nice and clean. I just play a 4 Ember Most Blessed Sword and we win here for sure. It's over. Alright, see ya, bud. Cool. Nice and easy incant run. Hour and 7 minutes. 155 shards. What a high roll. Thanks, Hef. I love ya. You did great. The world's broken. Just give 'em hell. Shiny Shoe, give me a 7th clan, please. Please and thank you. I would like that. I would like that very much. Yo, August 16th, we get the big reveal, right? Yeah, that's pretty hype. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll find out then. All right, let's hit the run summary and talk about what little there is to talk about here. Cool. So it turns out it doesn't matter if it's modded or the base game. If you start a Soul Guard run with Root Seeds and Founding Seal, you win the game. Who knew? I did manage to spice this up a little bit by taking the double Glacial Seal infused with Offering Monument line instead of going the double Siren line. I think that's pretty cool because this just showcases that a different line is winning in the mod using a Glacial Seal. Awesome. So that's pretty cool. We missed Endless on Shark. It didn't matter thanks to Glacial Seal and the Holdover Glimmer. Otherwise, we just kind of took good spells. I really want to shout out to... Where is it? Where are you? I think I gave you a -1. Why is it a Cycle of Life? Yeah. I really think that the current balance on this card in the base game is tragic. Paying... Like, look at Echo Infusion in Wormkin. It is 0 cost. It is Extract 1 plus 10 HP. And now look at how Cycle of Life is balanced in the base game. 3 Ember, rare card, apply 10 HP and spikes 3? Like, what? I cannot in any universe imagine the justification for that balance choice. It is data driven balance to the extreme in like the most awful way possible. Cycle of Life, like, I mean, I think in the mod I could reasonably dial this back to spikes 3, but like, no one is picking this for spikes. You're picking this for max HP, period. End of story. Like, if you're generating enough spikes by Cycle of Life, you have an infinite. Otherwise, it represents, like, I don't know, it was like 20 spikes by the end of that combat on the Divinity. Oh boy, 20 spikes. I'm doing 20 damage to the enemy when they hit me. Like, there's no world where that's a good idea. Is like, if they're looking at the spikes here and thinking, man, that's scary, I should nerf that. Just remove the spikes then, and I don't care. Like, seriously, this card could just say apply plus 10 health, and it's fine. The only reason I have spikes on it now is because there's spikes in the base game, and it's good to have more cards that make spikes suck less. So, I think it's great. And numerically, by the books, it's getting picked a lot more. It's good. You'll love to see it. Big fan. Let's see, anything else of interest here? Channel Song was played correctly once on the Divinity. It got me my second totem out immediately on turn 2 or turn 3. So it had its time to shine here. It did a great job. It drew me a Glacial Seal. It was nice being able to put a plus 30 in a foregone power. That's the first time I've ever done that. Feels pretty good. Otherwise, nothing too crazy. I really like the pivot on Soul Guard with the Cold Channel. I didn't need it, but I think it was correct. It smoothed over the earlier turns as long as Soul Guard didn't die. It also meant I didn't need to incant as much. When you're at 150 shards and the Divinity is hitting at, what is it, 14 in the pre-relentless state, that's a lot of damage. You have a lot of incoming damage, so it was useful to be able to hatch this thing sooner. It actually mattered a lot on Seraph too, right? So, useful stuff. Obviously, there were a lot more upgrades on Seraph thanks to the shard count, but yeah, it's all good. And that's about as much as I'll say here. I don't think there's anything else particularly interesting to talk about, so rock on. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I do really appreciate your time. It's true, I say it all the time, but it's always true. So as always, give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.